Hey guys, I am super excited because today I found the Spider-Man vs. Sandman Final Battle set, which is supposed to come out January 1st, 2024, but I found it super early at Kohl's of all places. They had a bunch of 2024 Marvel sets on the shelves, and I got everything I could, so stay tuned for more reviews. And also, I'm going to give one of these away on Whatnot tomorrow night, so be sure to click the link in the description down below to get signed up for that. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the review. Now, this retails for $37.99, which is kind of a lot of money, and I love what people have said calling it DLC for LEGO Marvel, because this does attach to the No Way Home Final Battle, which I'm going to make a separate video about that, because today I just want to focus on what you'll get for $37.99 when it comes out. So, let's get it. Now, as always, we start off by taking a look at our minifigures, and we do get two basically repeats. This one's definitely a repeat. It's the same integrated Spider-Man suit we've been getting since the No Way Home sets in 2021. It is a nice figure, don't get me wrong, but he definitely could use arm printing or dual-molded arms or something. And yeah, we definitely didn't get that this time around. Great figure, but you've probably already got at least one of him by this point, so definitely a repeat for sure. So here's Electro from the new set, and for all intents and purposes, this is a repeated figure as well. However, I will move him off to the side a little bit here so that you can see the one from the final battle. So here they are side by side. The minifigure components as far as the head, torso, and legs are all the same. Really, the only thing that's changed is we get much smaller electricity for him to hold and to have around him. So I could definitely see why people would like one over the other. The new one is a little bit too new for me to say which one I like better, but yeah, I think they're both great figures as far as like the torso, legs, and head are concerned, but for this one, it would have been nice to get his like fully charged up head, or like maybe an accessory to go around the head to show all of the, electricity like we see in the movie. So that would have been nice, but overall, the consistency of the figure is still good, even if the lightning got downgraded a bit. And here we go. This is the figure everybody has been talking about. This is Lizard. Now, this is not only our first ever Lizard from the movie, but it's also our first LEGO Lizard minifigure ever. So there's been a lot of hype behind this one, and I do have to say I like it quite a bit. Is it perfect? No. I think reviving the old Chima helmets, where he might have had like a crocodile head or something like that, would have definitely been better, but based off of what we got here, I do like it. I mean, toe printing, leg printing, hip printing, torso printing, and back of head printing. I'm pretty happy with it overall. It uses the CMF T-Rex tail, but of course in green to match this whole figure. And I do want to throw out the conspiracy, I suppose, that my buddy Tommy C. Bricks came up with, that maybe the figures they gave us for No Way Home are really good, but not quite perfect, so that someday they could do like a giant UCS style set and give us absolutely awesome minifigs, like the dual molded printing and things like that on every minifig. So, you know, maybe Lizard is just good enough for now, but they're going to give us something better in the future. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just saying I do like Tommy C. Brick's idea that maybe that could be in the future. But yeah, overall, a lot of people complained about Lizard when he got revealed. I was very much of the mindset that I wanted to wait until I saw it in person to make my judgment call, but now that I've got it here in front of me, I gotta say I love it. Now, as for the build itself, we do get it on this brick-built base plate. In fact, I can kind of lift it up to show you how it's brick-built. And this does kind of follow suit for how the Marvel dioramas have been going with this black rounded base, and I do think that that looks pretty good. Overall, I do like this set a lot. It uses a lot of the same design cues as the previous Final Battle, so that everything can be combined up. Although, basically, the only thing you do here is take Sandman out of the center, so you just gotta lift him up with a little bit of force there, and you can see that there's like a little brick-built stand that he goes on that he can rotate, and that is what you insert into the base down here. So yeah, it just goes into that 2x3 slot, and then Sandman sits there nice and comfortably. So, although his facial expression doesn't look too comfortable. Anyways, you can see that there's a little stud right here for Electro to stand on as he's kind of flying up and over the final battle here. And in Sandman's hand, there's actually a little stud there that you can put Spider-Man's foot on. So it kind of works best if you put Spider-Man's hands up. That way you can close the fingers around Spider-Man and have Sandman holding him hostage there. Then, of course, in the back, we've got the same Doctor Strange-style portal we've been getting for quite some time now. And that's cool because it allows Lizard to be jumping through that portal and into the battle. We do get this giant web. This is the first time I can think of seeing this kind of like rubbery web used in a Lego Marvel set. And I have to admit, I think it looks a little bit better on the box than it executes in person, because it is nice that, you know, Spider-Man can kind of bounce around on the web, but he doesn't really have like any, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, gravity pulls him down. You see what I mean? Like, he can't kind of just be like swinging around. As soon as you let go, he kind of just falls down as far as gravity will let him. So that is something to be aware of, I think. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty simple build. I could definitely see why people might be a little bummed to pay almost $40 for what's here. But I do think if you already have that final battle, this just makes total sense. So you could get the final two villains. It is our first lizard ever from Lego Marvel, as we talked about. And overall, I do think it's a really, really nice add-on for the set. Now, I do want to talk about the construction of Sandman. As we looked, there's this little base he's on that kind of lets the entire torso pivot. Then we've got ball joints at the shoulders with these nice little covers here that kind of cover up all that junk there, so it allows him to look a little bit more formed. He does have an elbow joint that moves up and down with those hinges, and the wrist joint can move 360, and on his left hand here, you can see he's got the small fingers. Then on the right hand, he's got a much larger fist with stickers on the ends of the fingers there, and it looks really great all around. As far as stickers go, you just have these three on the fingers, one right here, one at the neck, and then the entire face piece is printed on, which is quite nice. Here's what the back looks like, moves around like I said, and I do think that this looks pretty good. It borrows a lot of design cues from the large figures like Batman and Wolverine and Spider-Man and Captain America, but it's kind of to minifigure scale, which I like a lot, and I actually think it translates pretty well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, well, I do think that this set is pretty much essential to have for the Spider-Man fans out there, especially if you do have that No Way Home Final Battle, and stay tuned because I will be combining the sets very soon to show you how to do that and what it looks like. Be sure to like and subscribe down below because I've got more 2024 Lego Marvel reviews coming as fast as I can film them, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.